Here we go. Here's the first episode of This Is Our Podcast. That's what we're going to call it, right? We all agree? So this is our podcast. Okay. Now, our topic's going to be the Browns just lost, right?
Flacco sucks.
Flacco sucks. We're all in agreement. We hated him. We loved him. Now we hate him again. But that was the last of it. But then, you know what? We're going to talk about horses, too.
Horses are awesome.
What is something we're talking about? When a horse is lame, are they really lame?
Are they really lame? No, you guys just figure out why they're lame.
You got bad farrier.
Are they lame because of their personality? That could be. A horse can't be lame.
There are a lot of lame personalities.
That's a lame horse.
So there you go. That is true.
See, you can't do that though. You can't laugh like that.
Why?
We can definitely laugh like that. That's right. You can't laugh. You can't just be like this. Like
Right.
you can't be that. You can't be besides like laughing. Cut to okay and talk again.
Yeah. No,
I listened to the Journey On podcast with Warwick Schiller. It puts me to sleep because he's kind of boring. He just talks to people.
It's
and
a
it
good
makes me sleep.
good
But
product.
I remember the stuff that he says because I'm going to sleep. I think it's true when you're like.
What does he talk about?
Right.
What-
When I was in college,
She
I was
looks so serious, doesn't she?
Well, what does he talk about? What does he talk about though?
Everything, like meditation. It has
Oh,
nothing-
okay.
He's a horse trainer.
Oh, and a horse
You
trainer.
would love
We didn't
him.
know that.
I didn't know that.
No, you would
Neither
love
did
him because he's a horse trainer, but he does a lot of talking on his podcast. It's about in touch to get with horses
Right.
through other intellect. And it is true. You have to do that. Like, you cannot get with horses. She's even learned it. We've all learned it, like over the years.
Horses kind of roll off vibes. I think I know that. I do know
They go
that.
off vibes, and he's talking
You go
about
in there all high strung. I think a horse is going to be all high strung too.
Linda Tellington Touch, she's in her 80s now, but she has all kinds of books about the vibes with horses and how you train them on vibes and stuff like that. And
That's a bad vibe right there.
no, it's actually really good though. It's really
Can't have
true.
bad vibes.
No
I
bad
know.
vibes.
I was just telling her how the one time, remember when I was out in Florida and Joel started having her episode and you were sending me videos and whatever.
Uh huh.
But
The first time.
the first
It was like, oh my, I had to get honey.
And he was the
I
only
was
one
trying to like, yeah.
the Caro syrup, like what do I
You
do?
know, I would
What do
take that. I would take that any day. And then me looking out in the front yard, and all of a sudden I cracked my first beer. Peyton had a
They're
buddy.
running down the road.
Peyton had a
They're
buddy
running
over.
down the
And I'm like, I look out. I'm like, all right, everything's
They're all
good.
running down the
I wasn't even thinking about going out to horses yet. It wasn't time. Crack a beer. All of a sudden, dogs going crazy. I pan to. I look out the window. They're eating grass in the front yard. I'm like, ah. What's going on? So I set my beer down. I'm like, I didn't even go to like Peyton and his buddy because they're in the room playing games and stuff. So I was like, ah. So I just ran outside. I'm like, they're not gonna come here. Like first thing I do, I grab hay. They don't want hay. They got grass right there. So then, okay, but it was icy out too.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that?
I remember
Okay,
that.
so now I'm running to the barn. So
I
then,
said, get grain, shake the can.
so I got grain.
I was like, block the road.
So this is what happened. I got grain, and I run like so. I got out there. They were paying attention to that. I got their attention.
Yeah.
So then I walk back. All of a sudden, Jules slips on the driveway,
Yeah, I was like.
and then they both freak out and take off down the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going. I'm like, no.
Down to Roman shorts.
Yeah, so they're going down, so I'm following down, and then I stop. I'm like, I have no way to grab them. I go back, grab a lead rope, so I have something to lasso. I have something to lasso them up. So then they're going down. I don't know where they go. So they're down the road. So it was like not a lot of snow to where I can see tracks, but there's snow in spots.
They took off in the woods over that way.
So then so I have my cup. I'm shaking it. I'm running down the road. All of a sudden,
I was me, and I'm at Lisa's house in Stowe, like 2 hours away. I'm like, what the fuck?
I look out, the gate was open.
Oh,
It wasn't
Jason.
latched. It
Jason.
wasn't latched. And they both
My
left.
Jason.
And so it's like, no fucking ever seen that. So it's like, all right. So I'm going down the road, and all of a sudden I see them over there. They're like, there's a field. Like you keep going down this road, there's a field to the left, and there's like you can see where the snow has melted, and they're over there. I'm like, all right, they're right here. Cool. So I walk up, I'm shaking it. They're not freaked out. I'm shaking it, and all of a sudden I get the Tink, and she's like wanting it. I'm like, okay. All I have to do is just, lasso her up.
Yeah, it's not easy,
And that's why I
right?
told
No,
him, I
no. The first time she was like, she saw me going like this, and I kind of like I dropped it so I can, throw it around. And when I dropped it, she's like knew what I was trying to do. So I was like, oh, she took off. I'm like, all right. So I kind of did this. The next time I did it behind my back, and I kind of just went rah, and kind of like threw it and grabbed it with the same hand. I'm like, oh, that worked out perfect. And then I had her. Then I started walking back, and Jewel,
she won't leave her.
she won't, but she was going like this, voo, 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 like 30 yards back and forth across. Like cars are going past, not slowing down.
I was
Yeah, not one of them slowed down.
No, I
And it
told
was
Art, I was like,
Art came out
Oh, yeah.
when after I caught Tink.
You block the traffic because Jason's bringing our horses home.
No, he always. I was just like Art. I'm like, I'm good. Like he walked out. I'm like, I'm good. And I didn't want them to freak the horses out. No. I was just like, ah.
No, I told him to go out.
Because Jewel saw like him walk out and darted across the road again. I'm like,
Yeah, she's weird.
Please.
about people.
just like thank you, but like now is the time. I just want to keep walking, and all I wanted was not like a big old diesel truck to be flying down this road like they always do.
Yeah.
And it was just like all I wanted to do was get across it, and Jewel, like I walked down the driveway with Tink, and Jewel like jumped the ditch. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
thank God. All I wanted was to get into the yard. Without the calendar road was rough.
The other's gonna come. Get whatever one you can get,
Yeah.
and that's it. Just
Yeah,
take
but
them
you
home.
just want to make sure they
Well,
get the other one
so I-
safely. 'Cause
Right.
You have no control.
No control.
I taught both. I take all of my horses to lead with a rope around. I no halter, nothing. And take
I think that's natural because Destiny does it.
Yeah.
And I didn't teach her. It was
No.
Mustang.
But I always taught my horses to do that. And I can take any of them and I can walk them anywhere with a rope around their neck, no halter, nothing.
Until they get scared and pull their ass on.
No, I mean they do that with halter. You can't.
That's what I was afraid of. Like that big old diesel truck, and all of a sudden it like, roar.
And you know that they're used to everything. They're used to everything. We ride.
Being so close to the road, I think they do get like a
Yeah.
little conditioning
And
from.
my horse, even the first time she came here, she was like, my horse is never been on the road. I'm like, our horses have never been on the road. We go up and motorcycle gangs and everything have gone past us. Nothing. Nothing.
It was
Yeah, you know how they come down here. You know
a
what I
bunch of
mean.
them.
You know what I mean? Coming up to the bay. They come down here and
Oh,
go
yeah.
by us like,
The wagon, the
right?
truck that was pulling that
oh my
wagon.
god, that big wagon.
Yes.
Joel has fucked a little bit with me on those, but she's not.
And you didn't slow down.
Well, I know when you guys are boarding down the road. When I rode Jewel down that, and all of a sudden a coal rolling diesel come flying by. I'm like, just holding on for dear life because she just wanted to like just flip
She
the
gets
flip
tense,
out.
but she
Yeah.
doesn't. She doesn't go. That tense though, that could go bad. Big
Yeah,
time
by the
bad.
ditch, I was just like what's she gonna do? It's not. But if he just slowed down, it'd been fine. But
Right.
he kept his speed.
She-
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
No.
Like that part is like, come on, that's just
The
common
one day
courtesy.
that we
Go
rode
They
down-
slow.
don't have it and be considerate.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Sue
it.
and Stephanie rode down to where Dustin is, where he died. And so we actually rode down it, and the wires were like hitting for some reason, and
Electric wires?
Yeah. It didn't
The
spark.
horse was. Her horse was going crazy, running, like prancing, would not stop. It was so
Zoe
weird.
was all over. That
Oh my
wasn't
God.
like her. She was all over.
It was really weird,
And
all the
they
way down the
took-
road.
It was a weird. It hit like a
Yeah.
boom and it
It was like,
echoed. Like it echoed through
it was
the
making a really
wires.
weird.
Huh.
And
that are coming and
Zoe,
remember,
that
was a
was the
rough
time.
ride.
Remember, we had to have Jason come get,
this roster at the Browns
what was
will
Jewel?
change.
He had to ride Jewel home.
Yeah, 'cause stuff like-
Stephanie
Oh, I
had to
remember
go
that
right
because she had
away.
like
Yeah.
a date to go to
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, it
That was.
John
I remember being
Favreau.
irritated myself. I'm like, wait, you have to go finish off because she has something like. She's like, no, make her run all the way home. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm busy. I even told you when you left. I'm like, no, just like say no. Like I would not have done that. Like you.
Yeah, we all
Right.
You can throw
Yeah,
Right.
I would have paid for that. I'm like, no, I want her to be late.
No, but remember, that was a good ride though. But there was a weird vibe going
If
down.
only we could have given Marvin Harrison like
Yeah,
a
believe me, I know.
Bad vibes.
one weekend.
No, I mean, it was eventually
Just
good
really
vibes.
weird.
Really weird.
It's hard to explain.
Bless.
Oh, bless
Today,
her.
But yeah, her horse would not stop trotting, like high step trotting, like weirdly trotting.
Was it on the way back?
Oh, and whenever
The
the
whole time
yeah,
Oh, the whole time.
on that road.
when it was banging, it was. I'm not sure why it was banging. Was it arching?
The whole time it
I
went
wonder
on,
if it
her
has something to
horse
do with the
just took off.
moon.
It was daytime.
Yeah, but the moon cycles. I mean, deer kind of go off the moon. Why wouldn't horses go off the moon?
I think Dustin was trying to send her a signal. I don't know what it was.
That's a good
But she was like, I want to go down there. I want to go down there and see it. And that happened. And the whole time we were going, it was super weird.
Yeah.
Super weird signals.
Here from NRG Stadium,
But-
thanks to Jason Lloyd of the Athletic. Nick
What's your
up
thoughts
the
on
bar
aliens?
And catch the Browns flight home. Boy,
It's an
that's
alien.
going to be fun.
I mean,
An
technically,
alien
technically
or
we
just
are.
like-
I
Are you
guess.
talking all the ones coming across the borders now? or-
Oh man!
No, it's just aliens. It's just we don't know what they are.
You could be an alien.
Yeah, we could
That's
all
right.
be aliens.
Yeah, look at Men in
We could
Black.
all be aliens.
I think-
You find all that stuff. You got the Terminator, and now they're making people part robots.
Right?
So it's a
AI.
matter of time before that comes true. And then aliens, I think they're, who knows? They're here.
Have you been seen any of the videos of like UFOs spotted? Have you seen any of those
I
lately?
think that you have to be
They're on
good.
TV, but I don't pay attention. No lights. Unless there's something I can actually see.
Right. Yeah, it is like there's a lot of fake
I
stuff
think
out
you
there,
have
but
to
it's
be good to animals and other things that are under you. People, like you guys with John, when he got me. But I think you have to be good to other things under you.
be good at everything. Just be good.
Be good. But if
I think
you're
there's the people that
not,
want to be evil, and they're just evil. And there's like it's a yin and yang. There's the people that are evil. There's people that just are good, and you have to have both for this whole thing to work out.
No, you don't
Weird
have to.
Nah,
You
You
do.
have to be good.
You do. You do.
You
Yeah,
have to be
you
good.
gotta have good endings.
You have to.
not
It's
so
just
much evil.
yes.
Because we're getting way too much now.
Right.
This you have to be able to like. If there's too much evil, you have to be better at being good. I mean, you just have to. You have to get rid of the evil. I mean, it's you have to go back and forth. It's gonna be a 50-50. But evil is just
But you have to be
evil.
good.
Yeah. I think if you're good, you're good. But if you're evil, you
I got
know.
horses and rabbits and dogs.
And that's the end of our 14-minute podcast. Join in next week when we finish this hot topic of good and evil. Thank you. Subscribe to my Patreon.